A client was telling me the other day, he was like, you guys don't get paid enough, like, for what you do, because it's not only about the haircut. Sometimes I just need somebody to listen to me. You know what I mean? And a lot of the things that are said in the shop, sometimes they can't say to their wives. They can't say at home.
That's true.
And
dog.
it's not that, you come to, some people do come to vent. Sometimes I'm like, it's a little too much, bro. You know, you might have not wanted to tell me that.
They start crying on you.
And I'm just like, yo, bro. Like, and sometimes I feel like certain people, because they already trust you with their hair, they're like, I can trust them with this. You know what I mean? And sometimes I got to tell some of my clients, hey, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, suck it up. You know, from what I know, from, like, I got clients for 10 years. Like, I've had clients for 7 years. Like, I mean, long-time clients. And I'm like, I know you're better than this. You know you're better than this. And sometimes you just need to get it off your chest because no one has told you this. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, you know, like, once you get out of here, and they'll give me a call, like, a couple hours later, like, bro, I appreciate that talk. You know what I'm saying? I feel a lot better. And I really didn't do nothing. I mean, I'm like, yo, I know you, you know what I'm saying? This isn't you. But you never know what somebody's going through, so.
All right, guys. Episode number 6 of Inklusive Podcast. As you guys can see, we got my boy Daryl per usual, and today's guest, Alex the Barber from Fresh Fade. So
let's give it up for Alex, guys.
How you doing, guys? How you doing?
What's good, bro? What's good, man?
All right, bro. So Alex the Barber, give him a little introduction, bro. What's your real name? What do you do? Where do you work? What's your age?
Well, my name's Alex Chavez. I'm a barber at Fresh Fade Barbershop. We've had the shop for about 10 years in May now.
Wow, 10 years? That's crazy. Time flies by.
Yeah.
Bro, and then are you like the sole owner or you're the co-owner, right?
I'm the co-owner. Armando is my business partner.
Okay. Shout out to Mondo.
Yeah, that's my man right there.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, all right, cool, bro. So you said you've had Fresh Fade for 10 years. How long have you been cutting hair for?
Shit, I started probably like when I was 16.
Oh, wow. So you've been cutting for a while.
Yeah.
So definitely more than 10 years.
Professionally, I think I started back in 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
That's when I started tattooing.
Yeah,
that's 13 years ago.
Around the same time.
Yeah, wow. So, I mean, I started out in my basement, though. I mean, it was funny how that shit started, too.
Did you just grab clippers and start?
Honestly, I had some cousins that I used to be one of the guys who used to get constant shape-ups. I was one of the older cousins, so their parents wouldn't allow them to get shape-ups and things like that. And they'd be like, yo, shape me up. I got a clipper. Like, and I'd be like, all right, shit, fuck it. So, like, I just tried it one day, and I was like, man, you know what? And my cousin was like, yo, keep these clippers. He was like, I need you to do that for me every week.
Do you still have the same clippers, bro?
Man, I don't even know. I might.
You should frame those, bro. Those are like...
I actually have the first tattoo machine that I started with.
For real?
Yeah, bro. It's somewhere back there. I'm going to frame it one day.
Yeah.
Man, mine's was some cheap shit. It was like some Con Air shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got the job done there, right?
Yeah, no bullshit.
Yeah. I'm sure now you're like heavily invested in barber equipment, huh?
Man, you put in a lot of money to that shit, bro. I can't even tell you how much money I've spent on tools, and honestly, I'm always buying shit just to try it out, just to see, oh, this is the new.
Right.
And sometimes I don't ever use it. So I'll probably give it away to some barbers who are just starting. Okay. Not because I don't like it, but it might not be the clipper for me. Yeah. It's probably good, but there's so much. I don't know if it's the same in the tattoo game.
It is, yeah. I was just comparing it in my head. I was like, for tattoo machines, you get one, and sometimes they're really good for certain styles, like traditional. You get like the big, heavy tattoo machines, but for realism, it's not gonna do the same thing, bro. It probably will, but it's a lot of extra weight on your hand. Yeah. It comes with the clip cord. There's just easier stuff.
The coils versus rotary.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is with us. We have like magnetic clippers, rotary clippers, like, and sometimes the magnetic clippers are a little heavier, so but they might cut better sometimes. So I mean, it really, honestly, it's your style. mean, you can't really like say one is better than the other because some people like the lighter clippers better.
Yeah.
For me, I'd rather go with a heavier clipper, but it always depends, honestly.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about like that? I know that there's like this, I guess like an old school way of cutting hair, or I know that barbershops back in the day, they used to give you like the whole package where they took like ingrown hairs out, stuff like that. What do you think about that style of like
when you used to start?
Yeah.
Or yeah. Oh, so I mean, personally, I think that when you start, you should always start with I guess like a starter package. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's just, for me, the reason is because try to tell someone who's just starting, go get these things. They're not gonna know. Whereas if you just give them something, and there's two main brands for cutting, and it's always been Wall and Andis, and those two companies usually are, you either choose one or the other, or you'll choose both. But I think that you should start with a starter package because at least you know whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And then you could go based off that. But if you have to go out and buy something, you might buy one of one brand and one of another brand, and then you're like, well, I don't like this one, but I might like the clipper, not the trimmer, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's little things like that. I mean, personally, though, I think that you should start with something because even when you start, you don't know what you need. You know?
That makes sense.
That's true, man. I feel like I have had so many barbers.
Yeah.
I mean, I've cheated on multiple barbers. That's kind of the reality of it. But I mean, everyone does it differently. You know, there's some barbers that they just, you know, they'll do your haircut and your fade, everything with like one machine.
That's true.
But then I have other barbers. They got like 20 machines, and next thing you know, they're just going through it, and I'm like, wow, it's like intense.
Now, I'm sure, like with him, look, you can give me the cheapest clipper, the one from Target, from TJ Maxx, wherever you bought it, and I'll still make it work.
Oh yeah, because you're a good barber. That's what really matters.
But the thing is, I mean, it does. But do I want to do that? No,
of course.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Yeah, if you have the option, why not? You know.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the same thing with him because a while ago he bought like a $30, $50.
Yeah, $40 Amazon machine.
Yeah, and he killed it. He did a
We did a
beautiful
portrait with it, bro. It was like a YouTube video just for that. If you haven't seen it, make sure to check that out.
Yeah,
that's
that's a really good
but
sample of your tools are not like what makes you, like your talent is what makes you.
Yeah.
You know, so like we were like, I knew he was gonna kill it, but I was like, damn, like that just comes to show
and then
you
you
that
put that
you don't have
extra too because you're like, shit, I'm gonna do this
Yeah,
shit. You
exactly.
know what I mean? Like,
it's like a challenge to yourself, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, man. It's a good challenge too because like, it just comes to show you know you're talented. You know, make it happen with whatever. You know, if you're a painter, you need one brush and you make it happen. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
A
Dog.
barber, one machine.
Yeah, it's like if you know your skill and what you're good at, you can make it happen with whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when I travel, bro. I mean, do you travel to cut hair too? Yeah.
So I used to heavy. We'll get into that, but
Like
the thing
house
is,
calls and stuff?
I used to do house calls. I used to do. It wasn't so much that I was doing it, but the thing is the price. You know, the price range is what varies.
I wanted to get to that
It's
too.
expensive,
Yeah.
dude.
And that's what I like. Okay, so talk about the price. Do you think? What do you think about prices now for haircuts? Do you think it's justifiable? Because I know some are like, I don't know, like average, but I'd say somewhere from like 40 to 60 for a cut, and then I have seen some on the higher end, like 100 for a house call, 150, even more than that. What do you think about pricing and haircuts?
So some are justifiable. Now I can't be a hypocrite and sit here and say, you know, oh, this person's too expensive. If you believe you worked that hard and you deserve to get paid that much, then so be it. You know, charge what you want to charge. Does it mean you're gonna get paid that much? 9 out of 10 times, people are gonna give some pushback.
Yeah.
But for me personally, there are barbers out here that are worth that much. Now I don't know if you guys saw this clip like on Instagram where Jalen Rose, he came on and he said, it was, someone sent it to me. It was it might have been on TikTok. I don't know if it was on Instagram. One of the two. It might have been a reel. But he was like, all you guys that are asking for, that are constantly calling your barbers trying to get an appointment, trying to get in. He's like, but you don't want to pay $100 and you're looking for that $35 cut. And he's like, well, when you come in for your appointment, there's always going to be somebody in your chair. You know, you're not going to be first in line. You're not going to be priority to your barber because you want to get treated like $100 client, but you only want to pay $35. And he's like, everyone always asks me, why is my hairline so fresh? Why is my haircut always fresh? And he's like, it's because I don't pay no less than $100 for my haircut. So it's not so much about the cut. The cut is always going to be fresh. If your barber knows what he's doing, he's going to do his job, you know. But I think it's like me and Edwin always talk. And I'm like, bro, it's not about the price. It's that you know what you're doing. And because I'm a business owner and, you know, he has his own business, I understand him. You know what I'm saying? So if he makes time for me, it's like I have to compensate him. Yeah. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't understand that. You know, they come in, they just want a haircut. And I'm not saying that I'm too good to cut just anybody. I can cut anybody. You know, I'll cut for free, to be honest with you. It's not about the money. It's more about the respect. And I think that's what the price range comes with. Now, if you're an asshole and you're just like, I deserve this much and X, Y, and Z, well, I mean, bro, who's going to want to pay you $100 for a cut, you know? That's true. But if you work hard towards your things and people notice that and then you respect people, even though you're on top, people are going to pay you because they respect you and they know that you worked hard.
That's true, yeah.
I hope that answers that.
Yeah, no, you definitely answered it, bro.
Yeah. I mean, apart from that, like, I feel like pre-pandemic, a lot of things were cheaper. Post-pandemic, I'm pretty sure that's another factor that you guys had to imply too, right? Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of the chemicals you guys use, I mean, we've seen it too here at the shop because the gloves gone up, you know, and like all the chemicals they use to clean up the machines and the tables, everything has gone up too. So,
but you can't even tell clients that. Sometimes clients will look at you like, I mean, I've had clients tell me, yo, like some of my friends tell me I pay too much. And I'm like, bro, your friends don't even get a cut here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, your friends are, I don't even know what friends you're talking about. I would love to see their cuts.
They probably go to super cuts and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
They get cut with scissors and shit like that.
But it'd be the same people that are, you know, wanting to drive the fresh cars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got the nicest whips. They got, you know, nice house and everything. But they want to go cheap on. Yeah, it's like, where do you shop at, bro? Like, you know?
Yeah, that's true, bro.
Yeah, and I feel like for guys, like haircuts are like,
come on, bro.
Yeah, like, haircuts like makeup for must, girls.
Bro.
You know,
it's a must. It's like a first impression type thing, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Like, yeah. Nah, I've been looking more into that because I feel like ever since the baby came, I feel like I've gotten a little lazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've just been like,
you've been busy, bro.
Yeah. And it's just everything. I'm like, I usually was like every week and a half kind of guy for the haircuts. Sometimes I push it at 2, even 3 weeks. And I'm just like, man, I got to get back on, you know, trying to look clean because we do a lot of stuff where I have to show my face. Yeah. Podcasting, YouTube, conventions.
Well, this podcast is almost every week now, so like, we have to look decent. You know, I didn't trim, but like, I was like, damn, I'm gonna be in front of Alex.
We were joking the other day. Sharp. We were like, what if he cuts us while we're doing the podcast?
Nah, yeah. And you know what? I was thinking about that. I was like, man, I should have taken my clippers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could do something like that.
Show us how you fade.
Hey, but let me tell you something though. One thing I have noticed about cutting or just getting a haircut, period, is you can be going through the roughest shit in life. You know what I'm saying? And it could be a horrible day that you've had. Go sit down in a barbershop, get a cut, and walk out. See how that makes you feel.
That's true, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit changes you, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Not only that, but I feel like a lot of like going because we're going to talk about the barbershop talk, but like you kind of like talk to your barber and it's kind of like therapy because you're gonna like they're gonna always bring up your mood or they're gonna ask you how you're doing and next thing you know that triggers like a whole conversation about you just letting it go. So I've had those instances before.
Yeah.
And I feel like a barber is like another therapy. And then that relates to you guys.
Yeah.
Because you guys have the same thing.
Because we do that a lot too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like me and you talk a lot, bro, in the chair whenever I'm tattooing you. I've yet to get a cup from you though.
Nah,
it's crazy because
we gotta fix that.
I know I have to, bro.
Stay tuned after the show.
I'm switching, bro. Sorry, Greg. Nah, but yeah, bro, I mean, it makes a lot of sense because I feel like after I get that cut, I come off the chair and I'm like, damn, I feel great. I feel, I don't know, like lighter or alive.
You just feel different, fresh, bro.
And then that barber, the smell that the aftershave, the smell good that you call it,
bro. The alcohol, man. Yeah. The astringent, man. It's crazy because a client was telling me the other day. He was like, "You guys don't get paid enough, like for what you do." Because it's not only about the haircut. Sometimes I just need somebody to listen to me. You know what I mean? And a lot of the things that are said in the shop, sometimes they can't say to their wives. They can't say at home.
That's true.
And
dog.
it's not that, oh, you come to, some people do come to vent. Sometimes I'm like, it's a little too much, bro. You know, you might have not wanted to tell me that.
They
but
start crying on you.
and I'm just like, yo, bro, like, and sometimes I feel like certain people, because they already trust you with their hair, they're like, I can trust them with this. You know what I mean? And sometimes I got to tell some of my clients, hey, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, suck it up. You know, from what I know, from, like, I got clients for 10 years. Like, I've had clients for 7 years. Like, I mean, long-time clients. And I'm like, I know you're better than this. You know you're better than this. And sometimes you just need to get it off your chest because no one has told you this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know, like, once you get out of here, and they'll give me a call, like, a couple hours later, like, bro, I appreciate that talk. You know what I'm saying? I feel a lot better. And I really didn't do nothing. I mean, I'm like, yo, I know you, you know what I'm saying? This isn't you. But you never know what somebody's going through, so.
That's true,
Very
man.
true, yeah. I think that shows a lot in your character, though, bro, because I feel like you're also this person that you don't, well, from what I've known you for, like, you don't really hold shit back. You kind of keep it real with anybody. You give them your honest opinion, and I think that that's what people like the most, because it's hard for them to find people around them already that give them that, you know? Like, most people are yes men, or like you said, your wife, kids, people that you can't really get a real answer from.
Yeah.
And then you're like that external person that I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna just see what he says, let me get Alex's opinion on it. That's all they want. So I think for them it means a lot, because I know for me it's similar. When I tattoo people, they're like, thanks, you know, that's it, just thanks.
Just listening.
Yeah,
because I feel like when you know someone's listening, you kind of just open up, and you can go on saying so many different things, and as long as you're like there and you're like, yeah, you know, because sometimes all you need is someone just to listen to.
Yeah.
That person's gonna walk out feeling so much like so much weight that's come off their shoulders, and I feel like that's a really good thing that barbers and tattooers that you guys have in common, because like,
yeah, very true.
You guys are indirectly, you guys are therapists, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
People have told me that a lot recently. I'm like, yo, that's weird.
She changed her Instagram to Alex the therapist.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
true, bro. So what's the barbershop talk that people talk about when they go into barbershop?
I mean, it could be anywhere from, bro, the one, I'll tell you the topics we don't like to touch is religion, politics, stuff like that. That's like a no-no, you know what I mean? You don't want to get into that, but, you know, few times it does get into it, and that's a little awkward. I don't like to get into that. But the talks, like, I mean, when it's just guys in there, when a girl walks in, that shit's funny. Like, you know,
it's awkward, right?
When let a woman walk in, you know what I'm saying, in the shop gets
The energy
quiet.
changes, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's how it is in here. We're all loud.
When a kid walks in or a lady walks in, everyone's like,
Everybody's like, hey, yo.
Like, watch your mouth, bro.
yeah.
Oh no, but when it's just the guys in there, bro, we've had some talks in there that you're like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You guys are wild. But I mean, honestly, we talk about everything, bro. Like, you got different perspectives. You got guys that are like, yo, you know, like, man, I had a wild ass weekend, you know what I'm saying? And start, you know, just talking about the craziest shit they've done. And then you got guys that are like, that'll say things that you expect no one to say, and then they say it, and then you're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you're talking about, bro. And then you're like, I would have never said it, though.
Yeah,
and then everybody starts agreeing, and then you're like, hold up, you're looking at the next person all different, like, yo, that's you?
You too?
Like, yeah, like, but yeah, it's
you
crazy.
start to see how everyone is similar. Yeah. Everyone you're all humans, man.
No, that's
Man,
true, bro.
that's funny. I love barbershop talk, bro. Like, sometimes you walk in there, and sometimes you just want to be quiet, and next someone says something wild, and you're like,
It's like Vegas, bro. Whatever happens in the barbershop, you leave it at the barbershop.
yeah.
So, you know, like,
Except for back cuts.
like how Hyro comes in here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, Hyro funny as shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's what happens in the barbershop. We have clients that literally would just come in and sit down and just want to talk. So they'll set the tone, and you're like, bro, I was waiting for you to come in.
Right.
And then you got questions like ready for them. You're like, yo, what do you think about this? I wanted to hear what you got to say about it. You know what I mean? Because they're crazy. They wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hyder
That's the people you need.
does do that to us. I mean, we had him last episode, and we were talking about his life, and we just after we finished like wrapping up the podcast, we started talking about more things, and then he was like, "Yo, let's plug in everything."
I was
again.
like, let's record again,
run it
bro.
again."
We were here for like another 30, 40 minutes in the table just talking, bro.
just talking. Yeah,
Damn. Yeah, that dude funny as hell.
Yeah, nah, he's hilarious.
Yeah, he is a funny man. I have a question for you, bro.
What's up?
When it comes to clients, what do you think about client and barber relationships when it comes to like you sticking with our barber as long as possible, and next thing you notice they go to another barber, another shop, or another barber at your shop? Like, how do you feel about that? Because I feel like crap when I have to like be like, yo, I'm gonna go to another barber. Yeah.
So there's different factors for that. Personally, I've had clients that have sat in my chair, then go sit in someone else's chair in my barbershop, and some that leave and go to other barbers. I usually try not to take those things personal. I always think there's so many things that factor in. I mean, for example, I could have been booked, you know what I mean, and they just couldn't get on my books. And I can't expect everybody to be like me, you know, like with Edwin, bro. I'm thinking a year out, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is what I want, and I might not have the design yet, but I need that appointment.
Yeah.
Not everyone's gonna think like me. You know what I'm saying? There's people that just like, you know what, like I don't have time to be booking. I don't know how far out. There's some people that are just week to week, you know, and I understand that. So I'm not taking it personal. And there might be a barber that might be available on a week to week basis. I might not be that barber for you. So I'm not gonna take that personal. And I'm not trying to think about it too much. But there are barbers. I can't say there's people out here that they take it personal, man. And I mean, they're looking at it like, oh, nah, hell nah. You left me, like, you're not loyal. I can't say that about everybody. You know, now, there are people that are like, you know what, I'm going to go here because their price is a little bit cheaper, or, you know what I mean? Or my time just might not work. My schedule don't work with yours, you know? Like, I'm somebody who goes in really early, bro. I'm in there sometimes at 5 a.m. So, and
especially weekends, right?
And the thing is that, actually, no, I don't work the weekends. I'm off on the weekends. So I've
like
tailored
Friday,
my
Saturdays.
Oh, I'm in there on Friday.
Monday through Friday.
Yeah, I'm in there Monday through Friday. But I'm blessed. I'm lucky enough to have been able to set my schedule from Monday through Friday. But I have a clientele base that does like the morning appointments, and a lot of them are business owners. A lot of them run their own businesses, and they're people who say, it's not easy for somebody to wake up early, and if you do, you're a responsible person. You know what I mean? So I like to tailor. I like every type of client. I got my afternoon clients, I got my morning clients, you know. But usually as the day goes by, the conversation starts changing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have a serious convo in the morning. By the end of the day, I'm talking some straight bullshit with somebody. You know what I mean? And it's usually the younger crowd. People who just kind of, that's the time that they can go. We're talking about Call of Duty at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? In the morning, we're talking some entrepreneur stuff.
Some business stuff.
Yeah. So
makes a lot of sense.
But I mean, like I said, I'm not somebody who will get in my feelings about that type of stuff. I try not to. But we're all humans. There are those clients that you've had for a long time that some just move out the state. Some just like, you know what, let me try somebody else for some time. Or something might have happened in the shop that was out of your control, you know. You never know. Somebody might walk in that they don't like. Yeah. And they're like, well, he comes here? I don't want to come here anymore.
That's what's up.
And, you know, I don't want to, like, put too much mind to it because it really doesn't have anything to do with me. I think it has more to do with the client and it's always their choice at the end of the day.
Yeah,
that's true.
I feel like for me, like, I grew up in Moco.
Yeah.
So I used to go either to the Dominican Barbershop down in Gatesburg, Old Town, or this other guy who used to work for them. Now he moved to, like, Potomac, so I used to go to there. And then I had to move to Gatesburg, like, to, like, almost Damascus. So, like, I would come to the shop every week or so. This is before I started here full time. So on my way there, it was, Harrison's shop. You know, what's it called? Heritage. So it was like midway. But then I moved again when we moved here. So now I am here from here to Columbia. So I had to find something that worked for me there. Yeah. So like for me, it's never been like, oh, I don't like you, or like, fuck whoever's going to that shop. It's like convenience.
Yeah.
So like, if any of my barbers are listening to this, I'm sorry, but it's just convenience.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, bro, like it works
He's
for
lying.
you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it works for you, bro. Because I mean, I think that people put too much mind into that type of stuff.
That's true, bro.
Yeah, I know, but I'm a loyalty guy.
I think it's more of the client that puts too much mind into it.
Yeah.
Though. Because I feel like us, when we're going to you guys for a good minute, we're like, damn, what is he gonna think if he sees me get cut by this guy and this guy now? You know. But I feel like Daryl has like a good point, because same thing happened with me, and you know, shout out to AJ because he was my barber when he was at Fresh Fades. But I was going to him for a long ass time, bro. And then, you know, after, you know, whatever happened to AJ, I was like, damn, I got to find something. So that's when I started kind of switching around. But, you know, I mean, I feel like I felt bad because I was like, damn, I gotta do something. Like, I got to go get a haircut. I got to figure my way to, you know, not look, you know, dusty and stuff. But I feel like it's more the clients that were like, damn.
I think it also has to do with, like, the convenience of, like, your barber knowing your cut. Like, you just sit down.
You just sit down and you're like the usual, bro.
I don't got to explain it.
Yeah, and then, you know, even, like, the way that he did things, bro. And then, like, you know, shout out to my barbers now, but I feel like I always say it. I don't think anybody has cut my hair as good as AJ cut it. Because he used to use the shears in the front, bro. He just knew, bro. And then he could, like, just fucking bullshit the whole time. Talk, be on his phone, whatever. But by the time you left the chair, bro, you had a clean ass cut.
My man has a distinct ass fade. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that dude's fading game is on fire. Like, that's one of those. I always told him, like, your fade stands out. You know what I mean? You have a very unique fade. But yeah, man, like, there's.
Yeah, he was a beast, bro.
I feel like the thing is trust. Trust is the number one thing.
That's what it is. Trust. Yeah. You just get used to it, bro. You're like, man, this dude knows how to do it. You know, like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it, yeah.
I feel like that's how it is for haircuts, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's real.
Yeah, bro. I guess going back to the barbershop, do you guys require like apprenticeships, or how does it work to become like a barber now? So
we do have apprenticeship programs. One of my barbers he has 2 barbers under his apprenticeship program.
Nice.
They can get licensed through that. Basically, what it is as you're learning, you can be working. And I think it's about 2 years or a year and a half where you get your hours in the shop, but you also you still have to do the book work. You have to, you know, take your tests, submit your hours, submit your and once you're done with that, then you go take your state board, and then you get licensed.
Okay.
But then we also have another barber who's going to school, and he's actually next month he'll be done with his hours, and then he takes his test and he'll be licensed. I think going to school is I don't want to say it's the better route, because at the end of the day, it's what works for you. But I'm someone who sacrifice will always make you want something more. You know what I'm saying? When you don't sacrifice enough, the desire's still there. I don't think it's as desirable as when you sacrifice a lot. So someone who does go to school full time sacrifices a lot. You know what I mean? They're sacrificing
You're going to
time.
You're talking about barber school or college?
Barber school or college, whatever the case might be. But I think that when a barber does go to a barber school and they're in there full time, they're sacrificing a lot. You know, they're sacrificing work hours, they're sacrificing time in the shop. You know what I mean? And they're trying to, but it's desired more just because you
did it the right way, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's the right way. I want to say you dropped everything to go to school.
Yeah.
Where if you are in a barbershop, you're like, I'm still making money. You know what I mean? So, you know, like, you kind of get comfortable. You're like, you know,
there's like there's a higher commitment technically. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think, for everyone is different. You know, like I said, some people just, you know, I can't stop working. You know what I'm saying? And I might not have that support. So
that's true. Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe you can talk about this, but like at the convention like 2 weeks ago, this girl, we were talking to her, and we actually interviewed her for the mini episodes that we did, and she said she's doing a 5-year internship at the bar at a tattoo, an apprenticeship.
5 years.
Yeah, and she's
That's
like
crazy,
3 years
bro.
deep, and I asked her like off camera, she was like, yeah, like I'm doing the whole. It's like the apprenticeship is 5 years. I can start tattooing 2 years deep, and then after that, I got to prove myself for 3 years and be consistent, so that I can be like, you know, you become a full tattoo artist after that. So I was like, 5 years commitment. That's a lot of time.
Yeah, that's
Do
crazy.
you take a test for it? Is there a,
So Maryland is very lenient with the tattoo laws. They don't require you to have like a license, like an actual tattoo license.
Okay.
You still need to do like all the other stuff, like bloodborne pathogen, first aid. And then if you want to, you know, I guess own the business, you have to have like health regulations set, fire department regulations, like all the other stuff. But you just, as a person, you don't need a tattoo license or like certificate, whatever you want to call it. Maryland is one of the only states that's that lenient, bro.
Really?
I feel like, yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, they do have other states, but I guess around here, because I know DC is more strict. Virginia requires apprenticeship license. They even require other things like a sink next to your tattoo shop, tattoo booth, like stuff like that. And then like us, they don't require that either. So, you know, it's a lot of little things that Maryland doesn't do, but then they'll be strict in like other things. So it's weird, bro. But I kind of do wish they were a little more stricter here. Because I feel like that's why we also have a lot of like bullshit tattoo artists.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit, but because I started in the house too. So, I mean, going back to what you were saying, bro, I think taking the apprenticeship is the better route, because you learn the right way. Then you're not asking a bunch of like ignorant questions like what machine. I have a guy that he's been like just texting me for a while, and he always asks me questions that it's like hard to give him the answer to in text. It's like you almost have to be here, or you have to get shown how to do it, because you can't tell somebody how deep to go in the skin. You know, it's like, especially through text, it's almost impossible, bro. Like I don't measure it, you know. So it's difficult, but I feel like the apprenticeship is good because you can be there, you can be staring at the person doing it, and it cuts so much time in the house having to go through all the mistakes, you know. Like if I would have gotten an apprenticeship early, bro, I probably would have been professional, you know, back in the day. Like it took me a long time to take that leap into jumping into a shop, but I feel like I did learn a lot of I guess I was able to go through all the BS when I was in the house, and I'm grateful for that, because I feel like once I became pro, I didn't have to like ask questions on like, oh, what is this, what is that, what happens if you do this wrong. So yeah, I mean, as far as a girl doing a 5-year apprenticeship, though, that's pretty steep.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like most apprenticeships are usually like 2 years. What the shop probably did is like, you can be an apprentice for 2 years, and then you have to work for me for another 3 years, just to like, you know, keep her there and make sure that she became good.
Yeah, because you don't want to walk out at, you know, oh, I worked at so and so, and I'm tattooing now, and you're doing crap work.
Yeah.
So like, you want to make sure that they walk out of there with a good portfolio of work.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, when she told me 5 years, I was like, wow, that's a long time. You know.
Yeah, that's
5
pretty
years.
steep.
But I'm with you on that. Like the whole, you know, like Maryland was getting lenient with the barber laws as well. They almost wanted to like remove the license thing for barbers, but I'm glad they didn't. At some point when I started, it was looked more as a hobby to cut hair. I think that once we came into the game and we started like going to shows and doing all these things, a lot of younger barbers started seeing like, hey, you know what I'm saying, this can actually be a career, you know. And I'm with Edwin on it, like, yo, this is a career, you know what I'm saying? This isn't the way he sees it, the way he approaches the tattoo game. Not everybody's approaching it that way. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, yeah, give me $200, I'll do a good tattoo.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
We've seen a lot of that too.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? What I've been hating is that a lot of people like steal your work now for tattoo artists.
Ooh.
Bro, and they've been getting deposits. You know how last time
It's been blowing up lately.
Yeah.
Like this past like 2-3 months.
Now, and you know what the worst part is, bro? We've been having people collect deposits from people like through their profile, and then they'll send them our address. So the girls will show up here, and it's usually girls. That's the worst part. But the girls will show up here.
Young people, yeah. But girls mostly, yeah.
Yeah, no, because it's been like 3-4 times now. And they'll show up, and they're like, you know, like just random names. Is Trey here? Is Dre here? And we're like, sorry, this is the wrong shop. And she'll show us the address. And I'm like, no, like, you know, we got to go through the whole process. Like, damn, they pretty much scammed you.
And then you'll see, like, oh, I sent him a deposit.
Like, if you guys are supposed to respond for that. Like,
Yeah.
damn,
I mean,
bro.
we can't do anything. Our hands are tied, you know? Like, it's not heavy hitter business. It's their business outside. So
Yeah, exactly.
we feel bad for them, you know? But we try to help them out with, you know, educating them on how it works and how we make it happen. So if it ever comes to them wanting a tattoo again, you know, we have the whole website, we have the booking, you know, situation that we have there, and then how we take in our deposit. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
We had something like that happen to us about a month, less than a month ago, probably a couple of weeks ago, where this girl comes in and she's like, yeah, I'm here for an appointment. I just called. They told me just to walk in. And then I'm like, looking at her, okay, give me a second. So I asked one of the guys, I'm like, did anybody pick up the phone and talk to her and let her know that, you know what I mean? Like, there's an availability today. And everybody's like, no, I didn't talk to nobody. And I'm like, you sure you called here? And she's like, yeah. And then she's showing me the phone number. And I'm like, I don't know whose number that is. So I asked the guys, I'm like, anybody's number, you know, whatever she said. She was like, you know what? And she calls the number. And someone picks up. And they're like, she's like, yeah, I'm here at Fresh Fades. Like, you told me I could walk in. And they're like, yeah, just walk in. And she's like, I'm inside the shop. And then he's like, okay. And, like, you know, like, no one in the shop is talking. No one's on the phone.
Everyone is like,
Mondo was in the bathroom talking to the phone.
And I'm like, yo, that's weird, right? And she's like, what's the address? And he's like, or she was like, who am I speaking to? And he's like, why are you asking me who you're talking to? Just walk into the shop.
oh my God.
And anyways, he hangs up, right? And we're like, that's weird, you know? So I was like, where'd you look up the address? So we started noticing that some people will change their name on, like, their barbershop might not even be called that, but they'll put Fresh something on, like, Google or something. And they'll say that they're Fresh Fades. And they'll try to send them their way. We ended up finding out it was the barbershop across the street that's been telling people,
They're
this
trying
is
to
Fresh
take the
Fades.
clients for Fresh Fade.
Wow.
And we explained to her just the same way as you guys did. Like, look, this is the way we do things. We work on appointments, and she felt bad, you know, because she kind of like was kirking off on this and everything. And we're like, nah. We're like, it's all good. It's not your fault. You know?
got the wrong barbershop.
Yeah, but she understood how the game worked, and then she was just like, you know what? I'm actually booking an appointment with you guys because that's so unprofessional what they're doing.
Exactly.
But it happens, bro. There's people that are always gonna try to take your business or make it seem like you might be doing something good and they want what you got, and then they're like, man, you know, like we're gonna take some of their clients or whatever. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, it ain't gonna be the same, bro. It's not like you can try, but
That's
when
crazy.
you good at what you do, they know. They know where they're going. They know
What's up?
I wanted to tell the people that we entered your tattoo at the tattoo convention this past weekend, and
Oh yeah.
we got Best
dude.
Black and Great Portrait, bro.
Was it on your dad or your mom's? Which one?
It was on the
It
one
was
on
actually,
my son.
yeah.
Oh, your son's on your leg.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what's up, man.
That was
Yeah.
dope. That was dope.
It was,
I mean,
bro.
it was a dope experience. I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna definitely go because I know he could win with this one.
Yeah. But anyway, going back to what we were saying, yeah. So Alex went, tried it out, see if we could win, and we actually won.
Yeah,
I knew that one was gonna win, bro. That's been like my favorite portrait.
yeah, that shit was.
We'll
fire.
put up a picture on the screen so you guys can see it. I
Yeah.
hope you have a picture of it, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. We'll put it up. We'll put it up so you can
Yeah,
you people
that's-
can see the tattoo. But I didn't get to see it because I left early on Saturday.
Oh,
But
yeah,
then when
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw that you guys posted, I was like, I missed that
Yeah,
one.
I know.
Bro, I knew when I walked up to the panel, to the judge panels, they were like, it was all women.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, as soon as they saw the dog, they were like, oh my God. They were like so adorable.
And the
I'm
baby
like,
too, the dog and the baby.
Yeah, I was like, yo, this shit's probably gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he came to me. He was like, "Bro, I think we got this one, bro." He was like, they were in love with the portrait.
Nice.
But there were so many. I think there was like 36 people.
Yeah,
right?
there was 36 entries on that one.
Oh wow, that's a
Man.
lot.
Yeah. So I wasn't putting my hopes up, bro. I was like,
I think that was the one that entered the most,
yeah.
the black and gray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of black and gray artists
Yeah.
at the convention this year.
Yeah.
But I feel like he was
Oh yeah.
Had to put
He
it
was
down
up
for the
there.
DMV, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. And everybody, man, they was showing my man love in that jump.
Yeah.
They were like, yo, that's a. Like, I saw all the artists going up to him, talking to him, coming to dap him up.
Yeah,
I'm
they were
like,
showing love, bro.
yeah.
It was nice.
That was dope.
Yeah, that's why I like the DC convention because there's a lot of like local artists.
Yeah.
So you get to see people that you follow. You know, just people around the way. It always feels good.
Yeah.
Feel like a little
And,
celebrity in
and
there.
Sunday too was awesome, bro. Like
Yeah.
Sunday, like dude,
We got
almost
3 awards on Sunday.
well everything we submitted we won,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which was pretty impressive.
But I told, what was his name?
Which one, Jose?
Yeah, Jose.
Yeah.
I told him, I was like, bro, if you come back, because I don't know if he was planning to come back on Sunday.
He wasn't.
Yeah,
He wasn't.
I was
Really?
like, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
I was like, you're gonna win, bro. That shit is fire. Because I saw like it was coming along good,
Mhm.
the whole tattoo, and I was like, yo, this one's gonna win. I walked around the whole convention. I did not see anybody get tattooed
No.
that was as good as that one.
Nobody
Thanks,
had
bro.
anything near it. I feel like there's like the one that won on Friday was pretty good, but that wasn't good enough for like the whole
Nah.
best
The
of
whole
show.
Best of show, yeah.
Yeah, but it was impressive.
Yeah, they had some good artists there. Some good work, yeah.
That was dope.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
bro.
We need to find out. We need to find where we're gonna put those now because you can't have them up
Yeah.
there.
Fire.
They gotta find their own little area, bro.
My man don't even got space on the wall no more.
Nah, we got space. I feel like we can fill up all up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe put it above the TVs or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But Alex, the ladies want to know, bro. So
Bring them out. Bring them out.
yeah, are you in a relationship? Single? How's it looking?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of, yeah, I am.
Single but talking to somebody?
No, I'm talking to somebody.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay. All right. So
But, you know,
you heard that,
it's-
ladies.
Just going day by day, step
I
by
feel
step.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good, bro. That's how it should be. Taking it
You,
slowly.
you have a boy, right? You have
Yeah, I have a son. He's
what's up, bro.
he's about to be 16 in July.
Wow.
Damn, bro.
So
That's crazy.
I mean, I'm just being honestly, bro, like focusing on him right now. You know, making sure that he got 2 more years left before he graduates. So you know, I'm thinking about college, thinking about all that type of stuff. I want to make sure that he sets himself up right. You know.
Yeah.
there you go.
Do you think he wants to follow the barbershop business or? Because I saw he's like a mini entrepreneur, right? Because I saw on
Yeah.
Instagram he has his own little brand going on too, right?
I mean, so I think he's really into fashion.
Mhm.
That's where his mind is at, and he's big on cut and sew. So he's like, Dad, I don't know if I want to go to school for that or if I want to go to school for business. So I don't think he's like he knows 100% like what he wants to do, but I'm trying to like push him to like.
yeah.
I don't want to force him to do something. I just want him to like kind of like make up his own mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
I feel like with business you can do a lot.
yeah,
That's what I was
yeah.
thinking because if he does take the business route, he can still do the, you know, not his hobby, but like what he loves on the side, like
Yeah,
with
the
the design
fashion
and stuff.
stuff, yeah.
And then just get a better mentality on where to take it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to be that father that, you know what I'm saying, like not just, oh, you could do whatever you want, you know what I'm saying, but also like believe in yourself. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I believe in you, so I'm not gonna always like shoot down any idea you have, but sometimes kind of put some thought into that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. So what does like work-life balance look like for you? Since like you have your son that's that old.
Honestly, he's very understanding. So like, I mean, we do a lot of things after work. Like sometimes we'll go to the gym together. He likes to play soccer. So right now, I'm trying to focus on getting him outside more. Like I don't think he wants to play for a team. I think he just likes to play for fun. He's big on FIFA. You know, we'll start looking at like we did a tournament with some of his cousins the other day. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
He actually did pretty good. I was
What
like,
FIFA soccer tournament?
yeah, a
Okay.
little PS5 tournament.
Damn, I used to
Yeah.
love doing those, bro. Put
Yeah.
down $10-20. Walk
Yeah,
out with a couple
he didn't
$100.
win. He didn't win it, but he came close second. So I was like, yeah, that's
That's
pretty
what's
dope.
up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
What about for you, bro? What do you do on the side besides work?
I mean, bro, honestly, I'm just right now. I just finished doing some remodeling in the house, so I was busy with that. But other than that, I mean, the gym. I like to eat, man. So I go out to eat here and there. I've been
Hell
trying
yeah.
a lot of new restaurants.
Yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah.
So I mean, but other than that, travel, bro. That's my shit right there.
True. You did get me on the credit card game too, bro. So shout out to you.
Yeah, that shit is. How's that working?
It's going good.
Alex
It's
is
going Yeah, he's the one that planted the seed. Now it's growing into the whole shop, bro. I've been trying to get everybody on the credit card game.
Bro, later on I'm gonna show y'all some shit, bro. I just got I booked a flight to Denver not too long ago. Like, I haven't paid for a trip this year.
Sheesh.
So I'm like, yeah, I think I got like a couple trips coming up, and I'm like, I haven't paid for them.
Yeah,
I mean, that's all on miles.
Sweet. Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta finesse the system, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man, shit.
Take advantage, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you'd be surprised. You would be surprised.
And it's crazy because anybody could do it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to make a certain amount or nothing.
No.
Like, you could. There's free credit cards that give you crazy points. You
Yeah.
know? So I feel like that's another topic right there.
Oh yeah,
Credit
we'll
card game.
leave that for another podcast.
If you guys want a credit card episode, let us know.
Right.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I mean, we're live too, by the way, on Instagram. So if you guys have any questions, shoot them our way. We'll answer them here on the on the podcast, and then you guys can listen to them on live, but they'll be recorded for the episode. So if anyone who's live right now with us throws a question for Alex or for one of us, and we'll answer them. But yeah, let's move on to the next questions, bro. We got some questions for Alex.
Yeah, so I got a few more questions. I guess as far as fresh fades, bro, where do you see that going? Do you plan on opening another shop soon, or do you want to just keep what you have? Any idea on expanding it?
So right now, Mondo and I, we've been talking about doing like remodeling, some stuff like that right now, which we're actually focusing on that as we speak, because we got 3 new guys that are about to start with us, and 2 of them already started, and I got 1 more coming in.
How many chairs do you have there?
Right now we have about 8.
Oh wow,
8.
Nice.
So we would like to expand, but I don't see expanding. To me, looks a little different because I'm big on investments. So I want to buy a property. So I want to do a commercial property, but looking at how the market is right now, it's kind of scary just because we don't know what's about to happen.
Right.
New president's coming in. You got to look at that, and that is always going to factor in whether the market does good or the tanks. So I'm really just taking it day by day with that. But also for those who know Fresh Fades and those who know my guys, AJ, that's our boy right there. He's one of the originals, and ever since everything that happened, anybody, if you know, if you don't, disregard this.
Yeah,
but,
don't worry about it. Yeah.
But like, we're still in the air with that. So he's very much still in our future plans, and it's like a brotherhood we got, what I'm saying? So that guy right there means a lot to the business and to what Fresh Fades is and why it is today, you know what I'm saying? So we've kind of like slowed down, you know what I'm saying, just to see where we're going. And a lot of things have happened, in the upcoming, the last couple years. So I mean, COVID, of course, everyone knows,
definitely.
but what the last 3 years have looked like for Fresh Fades has been crazy, and we still been able to push through, and so we're just we're coming in, we're actually doing a lot better now. Now this last year was pretty good for us, and we're looking to continue to expand. I mean, I'm looking at the younger crowd right now. I'm looking at the barbers who are hungry, who want to. I don't want someone who's trying to just make money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course that comes with the business, but I want to see my guys, because when we started, and for all those who know, my original guys, most of my barbers that I started with, almost all of them have owned their own business. Wow. And that makes me proud to say, like, if you came in and worked with us, you'd more than likely left to open up your own business. Yeah. And that's what I want from my guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to come here to just have a job. I want to see you grow. Yeah. So that's the type of barbers that I want. You know what I mean? Not the ones, not trying to say, I want my guys to leave and open up their own stuff. But if they want to, that's what you should do. You know what I mean? Like, be hungry enough to want to do that. Not everybody has that vision. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm not. A lot of people look at businesses and they're like, yo, I want to open up like a 10, 15 chair shop. And it's just like, for what? You know what I'm saying? You're just going to have people coming in and out. And I'm all about reputation. If you want to come to work for us, I mean, it's because you want to grow, you know what I'm saying? And like, and there's structure over here. You know what I'm saying? We're not just doing this because we we want to make money. You know what I'm saying? We actually appreciate the job. Like, I'm pretty sure you tattoo because you love the game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I cut hair, because it's more than just cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? I've done this for years.
Right.
I've met some of the relationships I've built today are through barbering. You know what I mean? The people who I have in my life who have given me the best knowledge in life have come from barbering. You know what I mean? And I've met some dope ass people, bro. So I kind of want to keep that going. You know, I don't want you to be just like a robot. Oh, I'm gonna cut hair and make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, and I work for Fresh Fades.
Right.
At that.
That's what's up, man.
So
Yeah.
Yo,
and then no, go ahead, bro.
Real quick, bro. How did Fresh Fade start? Like, I know you guys been working for 10 years, right?
They're giving us some of the questions on Instagram Live.
We're about to jump on those right now, but real quick, bro. How did Fresh Fade start? Like, what's up with that? Like you said, you guys been open for
start?
10 years already, right?
Yeah. So I mean, honestly, it came a point where Armando and I, like, you know, we've been boys. I've known that guy since I was like 15, 16. So he used to cut my hair, and when I was starting, you know, he was like, bro, he's like, why don't you, you know, I'm in the shop now. He's like, why don't you come and work with me? I'm like, nah. You know, at the time I was like,
So Mondo was already in the shop.
So Mondo had just gotten, so his parents owned the shop. So Mondo had started working with his mom's salon. He also was working out of his basement, out of high school. That dude was a rebel.
Yeah.
But
shout out Mondo.
Yeah, bro. My man was skipping school to cut his security guards and shit. I was like, bro, this guy.
He was like Young Dolph in the back. What did Dolph say?
It was good, bro.
He's cutting hair in the bathroom and shit.
Yeah. So like he was, you know, like at the end of the day, a lot of people that know Mondo, who've been with Mondo for years, they understand like this dude started like back in high school, you know.
Yeah.
And that's around the time where I was cutting hair, but I was only cutting family, you know what I'm saying, not friends. And after a while, you know, like there'd be times I just couldn't cut. You know, I'm working, so I'll be like, yo, why don't you go get a cut with my boy Mondo?
So what were you doing before you started cutting hair then?
So I was working with my dad in his construction company.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to see if I was gonna go down that route. But honestly, my dad and I, we bumped heads too much, and it was just like, man, you're not gonna let me do my thing, and we gonna do it your way. I was just like, nah, I'm good. So I just ended up going to school and then getting my license. And Mondo was like, yo, bro, there's a chair next to me. They just opened up a shop. I just started working here. He's like, what's up? You want to come and work?
Yeah.
Well, after years of doing this, you know what I'm saying? It was a couple years that we were working. We were bouncing from shop to shop, bro. And we met some dope ass barbers in the process, you know what I'm saying? But I think that we both had the mentality of we want to own our own shop. Like we had like 5 different shop owners that we learned from, and we took the good. You know what I'm saying? We left the bad. We were like, these are the things we don't like, you know what I'm saying? And we want to like kind of like mold it to our, but the thing was that no one wanted, like they all had the same thing in common. They all looked at it like a business. Everyone was money. And Mondo and I would tell Mondo, yo, bro, there's some shows, you know, at school. I would learn like, yo, there's shows around the nation.
Like barbershop shows, barber shows.
One of the biggest shows was Bronner Bros at the time. So we were like, oh yeah, we gotta check this show out. It was in Atlanta. So that was actually the first show we went to. And when we ended up going to this show, everyone was like, we saw the love that people had for the game, and we were like, this is what we want to incorporate in the barber game. But see, that wasn't the same all through the nation. It was more so like in different, like certain states and cities, they were like, yeah, the barber game here is like that. You know what I mean? Because there's love for it. It's not just about the money, or it's not just a business.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how Fresh Fades came by. Like we were like, nah, you know what? We got to open up our own shop. We started a culture in this area. And I mean, I like to think that we did, because we were one of the few barbers from this area that were going out there. And then a lot of people just started liking the game. They were like, yo, like you guys do shit different. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how it all started, man. And then Fresh Fades was born.
Yeah, bro. The rest is history.
Yeah. The rest is history. That's what's up, bro. I feel like I went with you one time to get a haircut, but I haven't gotten a haircut from you guys yet. And I was like, oh, these guys are pretty cool. I was intimidated. This is like 6-8 years ago probably, when he went to get a haircut, and I was just sitting there. And I was like, this is intimidating. But you guys are having a fucking blast.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot someone
I think
was
it's
like
'cause the energy
screaming
in
and
there, bro.
laughing. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
You guys are something else when you're in the barbershop, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's
especially
just
when it
crazy.
was like all like the beginner guys, like
Yeah.
Person, AJ, Nino.
Yeah.
You know, like when all you guys were there, bro, it was a mess.
So
bro.
who was like your beginning like squad? Like who was like your main people?
So we had funny thing is that I bought my shop from a salon owner. And it was this old guy, and then there was this other stylist. You know, there was these two stylists that were working there, and they were like, "Do you think we could stay?" You know, at the time we were new, so we were like, "Yo, we need people to rent the chairs." So we're like, "All right, we'll keep these old folks." Bro, they quickly realized like we can't mix with the young crowd. Like they are too much. And what were they gonna tell us? We own the spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they were like, you know what? It's time for us to go. And that's when we started. Like, but we had AJ came with us. We had this guy named Baby O. Everybody, I don't know if anybody knows Oscar, but yeah, we had this dude named Oscar. We had a stylist named Maria. They used to work with us, and that was the original. But as the years went by, Herson joined us. We had Fritz joined us. Nino joined us. Our boy Kevin joined us, and that's what cemented the original Fresh Fade. So then it was Armando.
I think Armando says he loves you, bro. He sent us a little message here.
That's my guy, bro. I love you too, bro.
He's been telling me he wants a tramp stamp for a few years now, bro.
Yeah, that dude stay faking. Yeah, but it was a lot of us, man. It was a dope experience, man. I definitely appreciate every single barber that's worked with us, because we wouldn't be who we are without them. Everybody, you know, put their imprint on Fresh Fades, and that's what makes us who we are today, you know what I mean? And a lot of them have carried on with the same, you know, energy into their own businesses, and that's dope, bro. I love to see people succeed, man. I love that. I love seeing my guy Herson doing his thing in Heritage.
Yeah, Harrison's killing it
you know,
too, bro.
He's killing it. And
Yeah.
I'm proud of him, bro. Like, that's what's up, man. Like, I want to know that, yo, like, you didn't just do this for the money, you know what I'm saying? You definitely looked at the culture. And I mean, Herson's done a lot, bro. Like, you know, we did the DC Barber Expo.
Yeah, dude. So you guys did that stuff.
Yeah, we did that with Herson.
You guys need to bring that back, bro.
We wanted to. I mean, I still gotta. I gotta get in touch with Herson about that. But
Yeah.
I mean, after the pandemic, everything changed, bro.
dude.
Things are.
Yeah, that's true.
Restrictions have been. You know,
Sure, the prices probably went crazy too.
bro.
Yeah.
I mean, to
It's a
have
lot more
that many
expensive.
people, and you guys saw how some of those shows came out. It was like,
it's funny because Herson actually got me a little booth when I was when he did that. I remember I was at
tattoo?
the top. Yeah,
Oh shit! At the
yeah,
at the
you
Echo,
did.
at
You
the Echo
were,
stage,
yeah.
right?
yeah.
yeah,
Damn, dude. You guys,
I think
bring
he
it
had
back, bro.
he had the tacos with Richard too.
yeah.
Oh,
Richard
wow.
was
He
out
had
there.
Taco Rico in the
yeah.
back. It was like all local DMV artists, bro. It was cool.
We had hella sponsors at that shit. I mean,
Damn.
it was dope. It's
It's a lot of work, though, right?
It's tiring,
Yeah,
bro.
sure. That's
that takes
an
like
event
a
that big.
year process.
Yeah, 'cause
bro,
you gotta
just to
organize the
plan.
whole thing.
And I mean, shout out to him. That's his thing right there. That dude used to, you know, he was a club promoter, so that dude that was his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
The guy doesn't sleep.
nah,
Yeah,
nah.
that's crazy, man. You guys need to bring that back, because I heard about it. I never got a chance to go, but I would see the videos and I'm like, wow, like that was like a good time. And then
it was lit.
all the barbers going at it.
Yeah, the
I
shows
had
in the
no
middle.
idea you were there, bro. That's awesome.
Honest to God, though, we went to the DC tattoo convention. That shit was fun, but if they would do it the way we do it,
Yeah, it was just more entertaining the way that you guys did
Yeah.
it.
What do you
It
mean?
it was more for the clients,
Yeah,
or the
yeah,
people
yeah.
that walked up.
and the thing is, it's about them. They're the
Yeah.
ones spending their money.
Of course,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, and I think that like that people. I mean, it's not like a boring show. Like you've been to it. You know, we've had booths at other shows, and it's like
Keep going. I'm gonna set the cameras.
it's like some of us go out there and we're like, damn, you know, this one was kind of whack.
Yeah,
you know. What
I mean, that's how we go to tattoo conventions too. Like, just to see, I guess, compare it to other ones too.
Yeah.
you know.
What's the biggest tattoo convention that
I think
you've
it's
been
Philly.
to?
I think it's Philly, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
Well,
You went to the Philly one, right?
And you guys are doing Chicago.
Oh yeah,
like, 2
Chicago.
weeks, so
I
that's
heard
pretty
is
big too.
One
as
of the
well.
big ones.
For
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
And then California, hopefully too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Golden
pretty sure
State.
Cali's about to be crazy.
yeah, bro. We're definitely planning that one out. I think that one's in September sometime.
Yeah.
But we want
West
to do
Coast was
San
hard.
Diego too. We want to do a
San
few of them.
Diego.
Yeah, there's a lot, bro. We wrote them all down, but there's a lot that we want to do this year. I think total it was like another 7 conventions coming up.
What about Mexico? Mexico don't have any?
They do. I haven't looked at like out of state ones yet.
Oh, okay,
I think what we're gonna do this year is just try to attack all the ones like in the U.S.
Yeah.
And then next year start looking at, because I heard that one of my boys told me that there's one in Nicaragua. I went to one in Guatemala. That one was chill. So you know, like they have them, I think, in every country, bro. It's a matter of doing some research and figuring everything out.
I'm sure Brazil got some crazy.
Oh
ones.
yeah,
Colombia.
Yeah, they got bomb artists out there too, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Now they do. They have them everywhere. But like I said, yeah, we're gonna try to attack a few this year. What about the barber expos or barber cons? How often are those? Or
those are constant. I mean, we have one coming up in, I think it's April or May. Connecticut. Connecticut is probably the biggest one.
Okay.
It's pretty dope. I mean, we've been to ones on the West Coast. We've been to LA. We've done. I mean, honestly, we've gone everywhere, bro. All up and down the East Coast. The West Coast, we've been to a couple of them. They're fun. They're very different though. The West Coast and the East Coast are different, bro. So like the way they do their shows, like out there, is so much more traditional. You have like those very traditional American barbershops, like
with like the big pompadours and shit.
Yeah. You got a lot of that out there.
They're like dressed up and everything,
Here you got a lot of that punk shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you got you go up north, like Connecticut and New York, you got a lot of people who are just getting those crazy ass color schemes and
designs
people
and stuff.
Designs and all that shit. So it's like real. It's a lot different.
Yeah, I remember I grew up like in a white neighborhood, right? So I remember the first time I went to school with like a line here. They thought I was like some crazy like dude that like was like
this guy's a
gang
rebel
related or something.
Damn,
But
that's
like,
crazy.
bro, it was crazy shit. You remember the lines that used to go back here? I used to get that, bro, and people make fun of me.
That's funny.
But like, I used to love it because it was just part of the barber shop, and they'd be
Yeah.
like, "Yo, you want a line today?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure." Fresh line. You want 3
Oh,
lines?
you talking about like the line?
Yeah,
Okay. I thought you meant like some color, like a line of color.
He said he's crazy.
I used to get the designs on the hair,
Yeah.
and it was funny. A lot of people would make fun of me, but hey, fuck it.
That's dope. That's dope.
Funny, bro.
Damn, man.
All right, bro. I guess last questions. Where do you see yourself in like 5 years, bro? I know 5 years is a lot, but even in a year from now, where do you see yourself?
I'm looking to honestly travel and invest. I'm praying that the market does good. You know what I mean?
What do you invest in? Stocks, crypto?
I mean, I got a little. I dabble in a little of everything.
Yeah, what's your portfolio looking like, Alex?
Shit, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm down. I'm down. But crypto isn't doing too good. But I try not to look at it so much, man.
Yeah.
'cause-
It's a long-term game, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing is with taxes and everything. So right now for me, it's more so like properties. I like. I'm big on assets.
Real estate, yeah.
Yeah, real estate, whatever the asset might be. I try not to focus too much on the big game. I'm more looking at like. Sometimes you get lucky though. You know what I mean? I got a lot of friends who are investors, so I'm looking to kind of like
Partner up almost.
yeah, I got a couple guys that want to do some stuff like that. I'm looking into commercial and residential. But the barber, I'm looking at barbering for the rest of my life. You know what
You
I
think
mean?
that's it for you? Like you're gonna be a barber?
I mean,
of course, being an entrepreneur too on the side.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
barber's gonna be like the main.
I mean,
thing.
that's your main bread and butter. So
yeah,
Yeah.
and honest to God, like when I make the shift from like financial freedom, or because that's really what I'm looking for. If it ends up being properties and investments, that's dope. You know what I mean? But I will always want to cut hair. I mean, I think that having that relationship with your clients, being able to just talk some real shit, man.
it's true, bro. I've always said the same thing.
Not everybody goes through the same shit. My life is way different from you guys. You know what I'm saying? And how your day goes. So it's refreshing to hear someone's day to day. You know what I'm saying? What they do, how they live their life, and then it's not that you apply it, but sometimes you do apply their customs into your own life, and you're like, wow. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think more of like the social interaction, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I feel like I guess relating barbering to people, once you're done, if you say I'm retiring from cutting hair, it's almost like I'm done with social interactions.
Yeah.
And you're so used to it. Like, and I know for me, like, just meeting new people all the time, it's like I kind of crave it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I wanna talk to this person and see who they are, what they like.
It also makes it easier when you step outside of like you go anywhere,
Oh,
like you go to
100%.
another state. Honestly, that's one thing I've learned, that through barbering and through socializing with people, I'm able to go. I can literally go to another country on my own, and I'm good because I'm like, I could talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's true. Yeah,
That's true, though.
I mean, you're starting conversations with literally multiple people a day.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. How
Yeah.
many cuts do you do a day, bro? Like, what are your numbers looking like?
Well, now I've taken it a lot. I've dialed it down a little bit. So I'm doing about, I can do anywhere from 10 to 15 cuts a day.
Wow.
I'm not doing more than that just because it's really not about the amount of people I see. It's about the quality of people that I see. And nothing against, those clients, bro, but it's more so, what are you adding to my life? Look, man, I can have as many clients as if I want to cut 20, 25 people, I could. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to drain myself. I'm looking to be able to
Enjoy your day.
Yeah, and not only that, but receive from you. Like, bro, what am I getting from you? Like, are you just sitting in my chair and just being a mummy? Like, let me get this cut real quick. And
That's true.
Bro, I had a convo with this one barber in Tampa that I met. I think his name is Sean. Pretty dope ass barber. S Style Craft. That's his name on IG. Bro, dope ass dude. I just liked his mentality on life, bro. This dude's, so he's one of those $100 barbers. Like, that's his base price. Like, you ain't sitting. He doesn't care if you get in a shape up. It's $100. Man, the dude is nasty like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's had clients that are like, yo, what's up? I'm trying to get on your books, $250 right now. What's up? and he tells me, he's like, bro, it's not even about the money no more. He's like, are you adding to my life? What are you talking about? Are you walking in my shop smelling like you just smoked a pound of weed? Or are you about to sit down in my chair and actually, like, are we gonna get somewhere with a conversation?
Yeah.
Is this an empty convo, or is this something that's gonna be something that's value to me? You know what I'm saying? Because you might be paying for the service, and people don't think about life that deep. And that's kind of the route that I'm starting to go in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you adding to my life? Like, you know what I mean? If you're not adding to my life, like, I can care less about your money.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope. You can pay anybody that.
Yeah. You don't want it to be transactional. You want it to have some meaning behind it.
There you go.
Yeah. That's
there
what's
you
up,
go.
man. I respect that, because I feel like that's also a lot that I like, kind of how I do my business. Like, if I'm gonna work with you, like, there's something that has to be more than just money. The friendships, the communications, and the relationship, that kind of like engulfs most of it. And then there happens to be money involved.
Yeah.
So when that's in there, like, I feel like that makes it flow a lot easier and create a lot easier and just be better in general.
I think that basis alone is what me and him were talking about. That's when the respect comes in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You no longer have to explain why your price is the price.
You don't.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's just, we know what it is.
Yeah, that's true. And I think especially when you're gonna spend, like, well, for you it might be like an hour, but I think for me when I'm spending like a whole, 6 to 8 hours with the client,
A whole day, bro.
you at least want it to be something that you're gonna enjoy, that you're not just gonna get paid for, but that you're gonna be like, he appreciates my time, he knows what I'm bringing to the table, and he's coming like respectfully, not just like, I got this much money, I need it today, I need it tomorrow. He's like, he's appreciating me as soon as he hits me up.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're gonna be sitting there the whole time, it's like, you want to enjoy it at the end of the day, bro. You want to leave not drained, but almost like it was a hobby, like you did in tattoo, like you just spent time with somebody.
Yeah, like the tattooing or the cutting is secondary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I can only imagine if Edwin's sitting there, you know what I'm saying, and somebody's like the whole 6 hours, like, yo, bro, you don't think you could do it for this price?
Bro, I
Like,
hate that, bro.
And you're like, bro, this is all we talked about for the last, man, I'd be, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm looking at it like, bro, let's make this, like, I'm sitting here talking to my guy, you know what I'm saying? I remember Edwin when he started, bro. I still remember the combo we had when you were like, I don't know, man. Like, if I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna
like,
quit my job and do all
bro,
this.
he even went with us. Remember when you met Bird? I think you tagged
Yeah,
him.
I did, yeah.
And it was just like, bro, I'm like, dog, this dude don't even pick up a pair of clippers. He's one of the most famous, like, clipper guys out here, like barbers out here, and he don't even pick up clippers. And I'm like, trust me, you're nasty, bro. You got it. And honest to God, not because I said it, but because he had it in him. Bro, my man's a dog today, you know what I'm saying? And he's killing the game.
Thanks, bro.
And,
That's true,
and
man.
bro, like, I love seeing my guys succeed, bro. I remember AJ, my barber, like, same thing, you know, like, he didn't know he wanted to cut hair. Picked up a pair of clippers, but when you got that passion for something and you want to do it, you're just natural
Comes
at
naturally,
it.
Yeah. I feel like that's what sets you apart.
Yeah.
Just having that kind of drive and having the love behind it.
Yeah, very true.
That's awesome, man. Let's see. Did we get any questions? I feel like we did get some questions, but we kind of lost them. I know there was one in there that says, "It's Edwin single?" I don't know. Are you single, bro?
I'm not, bro. Sorry.
I don't know. Were there any other questions, Brian? I didn't see it because I had to refresh.
Like, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, yeah, we answered that
well,
one.
we
We
answered
kinda
that one already.
Any other ones?
I think that was it.
That's about it.
Yeah, everybody else is just viewing
Yeah,
us.
we saw some people come in and out.
Sugar baby applications.
Oh, yeah.
For who? For Alex or Edwin?
Chill.
Alex.
You guys taking any sugar babies applications?
Oh, bro, we need sugar mama applications.
Yeah, bro. That
we need
shit.
you. We need you guys to invest in their careers.
Exactly.
True
Yeah.
that,
Let me
man.
see. Best shop in the DUV, hands down. What is that? 9 Ron 6. Your boy Armand says what's up. We got
Dope,
some mad
dope.
love.
What's
Free
up, what's up?
AJ. Got some good love here. Thanks for everyone jumping on the live. It was
Yeah.
very last minute.
Make sure you guys follow us after that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We'll definitely do another one, man. We still got to talk. There's a lot of shit we got to talk
Yeah,
about,
bro. I feel like there's a lot of topics we could hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And we talked about this the last time we were in here, too.
Yeah, we kind of like started like already the conversation before this a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Yo,
tattooing,
hopefully I could do. Yo, it would be dope to have a podcast for the shop, and I have the guys come in, bro.
Dude,
you guys would
100%.
love it. I'm telling you, we'll bring the shop here. That shop talk, yeah, we'll be on
Let's
it.
do it, bro.
I mean, let's do it. We can have 2 people sharing a microphone, bro. It's easy.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
You can have we can have 8 people on the table. We just flip it around the other way.
Yeah.
And put 2 people per microphone.
What's that? Like the Last Supper in this jump.
Oh yeah, yeah, my man. Hey, don't let Mondo hear you say that shit.
I know, bro. Chill.
Oh,
Oh man, let me see. Got off the roof for a break to watch the podcast with Donis.
Good shit. Good
Oh,
shit, man.
man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Of course, bro. Thanks for sharing.
you
You're a
already
little
know.
bit about you. I know you're a Cowboys fan too, right?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, shout
Sorry
out
to the DMV, y'all, but
Hey, I'm a Cowboy fan too, bro. When I saw you coming with the hat, I was like, all right, Alex, just join it. Just want another point with me.
He was
Hey,
like,
good shit.
Alex is going to be on the podcast, bro.
that's what my man
Just 'cause
decided.
of
He
the
was
hat.
like, shit. That's what's up,
Let's
man.
lock in Alex. Yeah, bro. What's up? What I want to do with you is one day maybe we can go to a Cowboys game, bro.
Oh, yeah,
but
dope.
here or in Dallas.
Bro, I've been trying to go with my guys. I'm like, look, man, like, forget all that whole, like, rivalry shit.
Yeah.
It's about spending time with your
Yeah,
boys,
yeah.
bro. Like, that shit's fun. I've
having
been
some
trying to
fun,
get my
bro.
guys to go out there. Bro, this Dallas is dope, man. We'll eat
Oh,
good out
dude,
there,
yeah.
bro.
I'm trying to go this next season coming
Oh,
up.
let's
so,
do it, bro.
So let me know because I'm gonna start. When are the seasons come out? The tickets come out for
I
sale.
mean, you can, honest to God, I always buy the day of.
the day off.
Yeah, because, I mean, people just drop their price.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, you know how crazy people get with their ticket sales, bro.
Damn, that's smart.
We gotta
Some
figure
good
it out.
tips right
Yeah,
there.
we gotta head out to Dallas and
Yeah, bro.
maybe
hit up
is there a
Trayvon.
convention over there?
There is actually, but it's in the summer, bro.
Oh,
So what? Let's go in the summertime, bro. Food, bro. When I tell you the food out there, bro.
I mean,
crazy.
it's in Texas, bro. Texas got some fire ass.
Texas and California, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
They
love
got
it.
chef kiss
Love
on the food. Let me see. Do we
gonna
have
have to
any
get
other
a-
ones here?
I'm gonna have to get a Cowboys jersey, bro. Get it signed by Trayvon.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's my man. Right there. Yeah, he tattoos one of my guys, bro. So that's what's up, man.
Yeah, bro. I'll
Shout
go
out to
just to
Trey.
support.
Hopefully they get Stefan and the Cowboys this year because that's what they were talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, I
They're
heard
talking
about
about
that.
Stefan
Yeah,
joining
that'd be crazy, bro.
That shit would be wild. Two
Yeah.
brothers playing on the team.
Sheesh.
against each other technically because one is
Yeah.
defense, one is offense.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll see how that goes,
Yeah,
man.
that'd be nice.
Yeah, let's wrap up the podcast, bro. I
Yeah,
think we
bro.
got everything we wanted to do.
Just tell the people where they could follow you, where they could find you at, bro.
Yeah,
where
bro,
they
look
can
at this
get a
camera, bro.
haircut.
Definitely. Fresh Fades Barbershop on Instagram or Alex the Barber. And if you want to make any appointments, Booksy is where we do it. Just look up Fresh Face Barbershop on there. And I mean, check out all my guys, bro. Like Armando. We got my boy Joe Ash, my boy Jackson. We got my boy Fritz, June, Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Mike. All my guys are good, bro. Just come and check up the vibes in Fresh Face, bro.
Yeah, hopefully we have you guys on one of the next. You want to say you want to have all of them here, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully we can do that in the future. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, I'm down. That'll be funny, bro.
Sounds like a shit show.
Like we're gonna need.
It's gonna be a shit show.
Yeah,
but it'll be dope.
That works, bro. Let's do it.
Hey man, appreciate you guys, bro. For real.
Yeah, and I appreciate you having.
Thanks for your time, bro. And I know you better get a tattoo right now, right?
Yeah. So our session's about to start.
Yeah.
That's
my
what's up.
boy been going hard for like the last few months, bro. You're about to have a whole sleeve.
Yeah, real quick, what are you guys working on today?
Honestly, we're just filling in some pieces because I mean we're just gonna tie up the whole lower part of my arm.
Yeah, we're adding like a DC landscape at the top above the parents' portraits.
Yeah, finishing up with some.
Maybe some cherry blossoms. Yeah.
That's what's up. We'll put some pictures up on the video version of this. Also, real quick, we're on Apple, Spotify. What else?
Apple, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube.
And YouTube, yeah. So make sure to guys, if you're listening to this, make sure to go see the visual version of this, the video version of this. And if you're watching just the video and you want to listen to us on your runs, on your walks, or on your drives, go to Spotify or Apple Podcasts and listen to us and give us some reviews and some 5 stars and all that
give
good
us
stuff.
some feedback. Whatever you guys want to comment.
Yeah,
it's our 6th podcast, so let us know how we're doing. And if you guys want us to get another person that you think might be a good podcast host, and
let us know because we have a lot of people that we want to get in here. But we're just trying to organize their schedule with our schedule, so it's like
and we've been doing it every week right now, bro. So we've been very consistent.
We have.
This one's probably gonna show in like a few weeks because we got
I want to say maybe like April-ish we're gonna drop this one, so we'll see. So it'll be a while and then you'll be like, oh damn, we did that.
Oh, that's dope.
You're gonna look back at it and be like, we need to do another one, bro. It's gonna remind you.
And it's crazy. It's crazy because like I feel like we're gonna touch at least 20-30 episodes before the year's over. And then we're gonna do season 2, so we'll see what we do for season 2. But
shit, I was a little worried. I was like, shit, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. This shit just came natural, bro. It's like having a conversation.
Exactly.
You put these things on, bro, and you kind of just get into the conversation. You listen to the other person speak, and you kind of just like, oh, well, I can add to that, or this is my opinion, So that's literally what it's about.
Yeah, very
just
organic.
Go back and forth.
Yeah, bro.
That's what's up, man. Well, thank you, Alex, for your time.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate you guys.
You want to wrap it up real quick and let the audience know what to do?
Yeah, guys. So make sure you follow us on Instagram at Inklusive Podcast. Follow my boy Alex at Fresh Face Barbershop, Alex the Barber. Check out the whole team. And then make sure you guys tune in to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Check out the shop page, Heavy Hitters Inc., and follow the team there too. And then, guys, stay tuned for the next episode.
Yes, if you're doing bookings, do it on our website. Don't do it on Instagram.
Yeah, don't DM us, guys. It's better to just go straight through the website, heavyhittersinc.com/booking. That's the best way to do it.
It's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Have a good week. Thank you for listening, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.